Hey everyone, welcome to the Emotional Literacy and Mindfulness Academy for Kids. Just tuning in to give you a couple of quick tips for device management. So in our coaching, I do a masterclass, an emotional literacy masterclass for parents and their children age 5 to 8, 5 to 9. And we have weekly coaching. So I thought what I would do is after my weekly coaching call with my parents is to hop on here and feed on a little bit of that advice because it's always quite valuable for the wider community. So today's topic we really covered about device management, and it's such a big issue for and challenge for a lot of families. And so we were talking around how to manage device management within the household, especially when you're on school holidays versus on going back to school. So my advice on that particular topic is that obviously on school holidays things can be a little bit more loose and everyone's sort of relaxed, but it's up to the parent as to whether or not you extend device time. But when we're talking about school times, and actually in the lead up from school holidays to going back to school, this is a really good time to be able to get your children into mentally preparing for the routine, going back into a routine. When you're on holidays, use about a week or a few days to kind of start, if you like, training, getting them used to what the new routine is going to be when you get back to the house and when you get back to routine at school. And you can do that from a number of different ways by actually just actually communicating with them and saying, look, okay, we're going back to our routine now, and giving them options is also a really powerful tool to help them feeling empowered with the choice. And it also limits and minimizes any kickback and, potential tantrums. So when you give them the option, it definitely helps. So for example, hey guys, I was thinking about, our routine when we get back to school. We're going to be back into our standard routine. And I'm thinking, this year with device time, we could probably either do 45 minutes a day or an hour a day. Which one do you think, which one would you like to choose from that as our set time on school days versus weekends? Might be 2 hours on the weekend. And again, these time parameters are whatever it is that's suitable for you. And what you do is obviously give them the option of, a lower option, and then the higher option is, of course, what they're going to choose, but that's going to be the time that you're happy with. So by giving them the option of choice, it's a wonderful way to minimize any kickback when the routine starts to come back into play. Also empowers them to feel a little bit more independent. So when you give them that option, it's definitely a great tool. So 45 minutes to an hour. So which one do you think? Oh, I think 1 hour. Okay, great. So can you repeat back to me what our during school days rule is around devices? It's an hour every day, mum or dad, or, it's an hour every day. Yep, that's great. All right, wonderful. I'm just making sure that you understand. And so when you get them to repeat back to you, it's actually a way of them enforcing it into them, but also them being involved in understanding that this is the parameters. So then when it does come time to, if you have to enforce some kind of rule or to sort of, stop the device time at that time and you get some kickback, you're going to be able to say to them, remember we talked about this and you repeated it back to me, and, we agreed that that was going to be the time. Yeah, I know, but I still want to play on the device. Well, unfortunately, we can't change that. So we have to have the set time. On the weekends, you can definitely have, the 2 hours that we talked about, but during the week, it's always 1 hour. Another really good tool is you have a device basket, put it out of reach. You can't control the child, but you can control the environment. So what can you do to mitigate potential tantrums or sneaking in and grabbing devices? So put them out of reach, put them in a basket out of reach. And then when it comes to device time, then they come and see you, put on a timer, and you put the timer on the phone. So then the timer is the bad guy, not you. And you go, okay, timer's on for 30 minutes. Here's your device. And when the timer goes off, I need to get the device back, and you put it back in the basket. One of the questions I got from the parents is, what do we do when the schools give us for the schools give the children the devices to work on, so they get to take devices home with them in some countries. This one was in Singapore. And that's still an easy fix. So there's a lot of parental controls on the devices. Download some apps to find some extra parental controls, so then they can't use anything except for what they've got to use it for school. So when they come home and they've got to do their homework, they can only use it on that device for that time. When it comes to the designated hour time or 45-minute time per day that they're allowed to use the other devices, then that's when you give them that, or you give them access. So that's sort of a much, it is manageable from that point of view. So try those things, and hopefully that helps. Now, to let you know, I am taking new enrollments now for our group coaching and 6-month emotional masterclass program. So I thought that I would share with you a little bit of what the program looks like, so you can kind of have a look. This is the portal. Effectively, it's a 6-month program. You get first 6 weeks is for the kids, so they learn. They've got cartoons, they've got workbooks. We do foster a family integration program, so it is all about the whole family getting involved, and they fill out some of the homework that comes with this 6-week initial sort of introduction to how to manage my emotions, how to regulate, how to understand my emotions and other people's emotions, and then we adopt a whole new emotion language in the household. There's bonus cartoons and exercises for breathing and calming. And then you move on to a full 6-month program where at the very end, there's a full family value system of the energy ball, we call it, and how everyone in the family is going to support each other when things get a little bit tough. So the program itself is fantastic. We've had some great results with our parents, and we do have a private Facebook community as well, so you can jump in and share with us there. So but we do have the weekly coaching, which is what I'm doing, and that can either be done, we do that on the Zoom environment. So it's a wonderful program. We've had amazing results with our parents. So if this is something that you want to explore, then just pop a yes in the message, and I will send you some information, and we can hop on a call and just see if there's a fit first for it, because obviously I really like to know what's going on in the house for you and where we can support you. And if I don't think we can support, then I won't enroll you. But if I do feel like I can, then I will. So so please do reach out, pop a yes if you'd like to know more. And hopefully what I'm doing is after each of my coaching calls on a Sunday, I'm going to hop on and give you a little bit of a summary of how that went. So this is the first week of that. I hope that was helpful with device management. Let me know if you've got any other questions. All right, take care. Bye.